The Senate is set to hold its first major vote on cryptocurrency regulation today. Are you excited? They're deciding on the passage of the so-called Genius Act. It's a bipartisan bill supported by the crypto industry, creating rules and regulations for so-called stable coins. And by the way, I have no idea what those are. If you're confused, I am too. Someone else wrote this for me. We're going to find out together. Here we go. A stable coin, according to CBS writers, is a type of cryptocurrency that has its value pegged to something else, typically like the dollar, and then it's spent more like cash. It is viewed by those who do the viewing as a less volatile alternative to other types of cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, which are subject to those big swings in price, often led by the buying and selling habits of big account holders, also known as, I like this nickname, crypto whales. And we are also seeing companies, big companies like Walmart and Amazon, begin to explore options to launch their own so-called stable coins, largely as a way to get around fees from credit card issuers. Ooh, shots fired. This is all according to the Wall Street Journal, which knows this stuff very well, and is also reporting that those companies' final decisions will depend on the results of the Genius Act vote I mentioned earlier. So the big question for you at home, what's the effect going to be on you, on me, on the rest of us? Here to break it all down, someone who definitely knows all about it, Zeke Fox. He is an investigative reporter for Bloomberg and the author of Number Go Up, which is a great title, Inside Crypto's Wild Rise and Staggering Fall. Zeke, thank you very much for being here. Rescue me from my own ignorance. Should we be concerned about stable coins going mainstream?
I think that there actually is a little bit of reason to be concerned, but not in the immediate future. Basically, in the U.S., we've had this system of financial regulation that has served us pretty well for, about 100 years. And among the many rules that we have are banking rules that restrict who can accept deposits from customers, and it's prevented non-financial companies from doing it. So with stable coins, companies like Walmart and Amazon would effectively be able to become like banks. And the cryptocurrency aspects of it would likely be hidden from customers, but people who shop there would change their money for Amazon dollars or Walmart dollars. And then they'd be able to spend it at that store and save on these credit card fees.
So Zeke, how is this different than from a gift card? Because you could spend $100 US and buy, 100 Amazon dollars in terms of a gift card. How is this different? And doesn't this just complicate it for the consumer having to take that extra step?
Yes, it would be more complicated for consumers. And in order to get people to adopt it, you'd probably have to offer them something like some kind of discount. It would be kind of similar to gift cards, but it'd be a tough sell to tell somebody, hey, get your paycheck direct deposited into Walmart gift cards. Instead, this system would probably look something like PayPal or Venmo or Cash App. It would just be run by private companies.
Isn't the point, though, of the banking system and the reason why we pay all these fees to support the banking system because is to support the regulations and the protections that come with it, right? Do we lose some of that if we go this other route?
Yeah, that's the risk here that some of the opponents of this Genius Act have been raising. With cryptocurrencies, instead of having a bank that keeps track of how much money everyone has and who you can call if there's fraud or something else that goes wrong, with crypto, there's no one that you call. So you can send your money instantly, anonymously across the world. And that's can be very handy, but it also means that if you get ripped off, there's no refunds, there's no recourse. And right, that's part of the reason why there's lower fees. They're not funding all of this customer support, anti-fraud type stuff.
Hey, Zeke, do you think that all the investment crypto companies have made into politics has influenced the support now for this Genius Act?
For sure. It's actually pretty wild. The crypto industry is still a pretty obscure niche of the economy. But in the last election cycle, it spent more than any other industry, more than oil and gas, for example. Yeah, so a lot of politicians who might have previously opposed crypto, who might have not wanted to support industry-backed laws, they're now thinking in the back of their head, hey, if I don't get on board, somebody might donate $2 million to my opponent. The crypto industry actually spent $40 million to oppose former Senator Sherrod Brown, who had supported stricter regulation.
And it's politicians on both sides of the aisle, by the way, that are benefiting from this. Zeke, thanks so much. Before we let you go, who's the cat above your shoulder there in the photo?
Oh, that's Cashew. He is my very friendly and beloved pet, painted by my sister, who normally does much cooler paintings, but did this one as a favor to me.
Wow.
She did a great job.
You did an amazing job. Your sister's very talented. And so are you. You guided us through stablecoin admirably. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Zeke.
Thanks a lot.